He was the boy who trained with the first team before he'd even taken a GCSE. The kid whose own coaches worried he was too small, too young, too much of a risk. Seven years later, he was lifting the biggest trophy in club football, and he wasn't done. Mark Bellingham wasn't a superstar. He was a non-league striker who racked up hundreds of goals in front of crowds you could count on two hands. And later became a police sergeant to support his family. But football never left him, and it never left the house he raised his sons in. Every evening after his father's shift, the two of them would be out on whatever patch of grass they could find. Not drills, not cones, just a ball, a dad, and a kid who couldn't stop asking for one more shot. August 2019. Jude Bellingham is 16 years and 38 days old. And Birmingham City's manager has just done something that will make headlines across the country. He's put him in the starting 11. It breaks a record that had stood for nearly 50 years. Dortmund Stadium holds over 80,000 people. And the noise from that single terrace can rattle a visiting team before kickoff even happens. It would have been easy for a teenager to shrink in front of it. Bellingham didn't shrink. He grew. By the winter of 2022, he was starting for England at a World Cup. He was 19 years old, playing alongside men who'd been full internationals since before he could drive. Ten goals in his opening 10 league appearances. A number that had only been touched by the very best players ever to wear the shirt. By the end of his first season, he wasn't just Real Madrid's best midfielder. He was their top league scorer. That season ended with the league title and the Champions League both returning to Madrid. Bellingham was named La Liga's Player of the Season. A recurring shoulder injury shadowed him through the following seasons, eventually requiring surgery that cost him the start of a campaign. For a player whose game is built on contact, on duels, on refusing to back down from anyone, it was a cruel setback. He came back anyway. Deep into stoppage time against Slovakia at the European Championship. With England seconds from a shock elimination, Bellingham produced an overhead kick out of nowhere to send the game to extra time. By the 2026 World Cup, he wasn't the promising kid anymore. He was the player every young Englishman on that roster looked to when the game got tight. It was always about the version of the game his father taught him in that back garden in Stourbridge. Show up, work harder than the guy next to you, and never, ever stop wanting the ball. He's not the story of a talented kid who got lucky. He's the story of a kid who simply refused to be told he wasn't ready yet. That's the rise of Jude Bellingham. From a back garden in the Midlands to the biggest stages in football. If you enjoyed this one, you know what to do. Until next time, take care of yourself.